Let's get ready to rumble!
Benzinga Nation, jam-packed show today. Peloton up 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff's on the Power Hour with us live today.
Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies.
Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna.
The best trade idea resource out there. Boom, let's go. What's up, everybody? It's Monday night. You know what that means. Yeah, time for the Ruell report. I'm ready to get into it. I've got my MetaMask set up, Ruell, so whatever you're talking about, I'm buying. It's like these past 6 weeks, you've been spot on. I have not taken any action off of your calls, missed out on all the gains. So today may just be the day where you're talking, I go off camera for a little bit to make some transactions. We'll see. I'll disclose it.
Hey,
okay?
let's do it.
But all right. What are we talking today? Give us the rundown.
Okay, so it's going to be a really action-packed show today. We're talking ETH killers. And I don't care what's happening with the market. I don't care if it's down or whatever. These things are the future. And we've seen that because of Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain has low gas fees. It's beating Ethereum right now. And the Ethereum gas fees, they just keep getting bigger. So in comes Cardano, Polkadot, and Solana. And I just had to address something. Some guy said on the Power Hour that Cardano should speak to Doge. I really need to address that. There were like 6 people in there that were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Like no disrespect to him. I'm just going to clear up the information. First of all, the guy who runs Cardano is one of the founders of Ethereum. He would never need to talk to Doge people about anything. So so just so people don't think like, okay, maybe Doge is ahead of Cardano. Absolutely not. Cardano's like cutting edge. Doge was not even worked on at this point. Like it was a joke, literally a joke. That kind of just rolled downhill and out of control. And now Elon's like, hey, let me see if I can approve Doge. And he's kind of like giving olive branches to the Doge people who weren't working on their project to begin with to start working on their project, because obviously Elon's one of the richest people in the world, so he can do that. So Cardano is way ahead of Doge. Doge was a joke, and now Elon's looking to kind of reform that and turn it into something. So yeah, Cardano, Charles Hoskinson was a founder of Ethereum. He's working on Cardano now. He has like inroads into Africa, which it took them like 4 years to work on. So like he has a lot going, but Cardano has a lot going. That's just false what he said.
Yep.
What do you see? So I've been doing my own crypto reporting, kind of digging deeper into this. What do you say about some of these critics of Cardano? A lot of them are saying that they don't have any like active smart contracts, stuff like that.
A lot of people are criticizing Cardano because it's not happening as fast as people want it to happen. And Charles Hoskinson's like, I really don't care. That's his view. It's like, I want it done right. And coming from the engineering background myself, it's like you really want to have things thoroughly tested before you roll them out. And we've all been through like places where people have hacked Bitcoin and hacked things and like gotten money out of it. So he doesn't want any like thing like that to happen to his project. So he wants to make sure it's buttoned up before he releases it. And that makes total sense. So that's what a lot of the critics are saying. And if you look at Polkadot, they're not that far ahead of Cardano. I'm going to bring up some of their stuff today, and you'll see like it's not working. Like there are things in place for it, but unlike the Binance Smart Chain where we can all go on Pancake Swap and like use it, these things aren't really working yet. They're like placeholders, and you can see that they're probably a couple months away.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna talk about ETH killers. You threw out Cardano. What are some of the other projects that we're gonna be talking about today?
Okay, so like there are 5 main ETH killers that we can really talk about. Cardano is one of the major ones, and Polkadot. Those 2 are the major ones because both founders were former founders of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson and Gavin Wood. So Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, Gavin Wood, Polkadot. And then you have Solana. Solana, its claim to fame is that it's really fast, and it also has pretty powerhouse leadership behind it. And then you have Harmony One and Zinquilla, and those pretty much are the major ones, other than Matic, which we talked about earlier, which was like 30 cents when we talked about it, and now it's like $1.50. So Matic's basically built on top of Ethereum, so it's trying to solve the gas problem as like an add-on to Ethereum, so to speak.
All right, and then let's, but before we get into the serious stuff, let's talk about 2 potential controversies. But why do you need an Ethereum killer? Right, you have 2.0 coming out. I think there's an argument to be made that all of these are going to fail in comparison to Ethereum proper.
The thing is, the Ethereum 2.0, it's like a year or 2 out. It is not as close. Yeah, it's not as close as what people think it is. And even the VSwap, Uniswap was coming out with a new like Uniswap that was supposed to lower gas prices. They had to push that out. So the killer's solutions are closer in proximity of time than the actual Ethereum fix, basically. And I've seen a lot of articles, including one posted in Yahoo, that was saying like the Ethereum fix is supposed to be like as soon as like about the same time as Cardano was getting smart contracts, and that's just not true.
Okay. All right, so that's that. And then the other controversy to talk about, did you hear the news? I missed it and somebody had to tell me, which I was disappointed about. Did you hear the SafeMoon news today?
Well, I saw that Portnoy posted about it.
Portnoy said this is the crypto he's sinking it behind. He wants to be the Elon Musk to Doge. He's going to be for SafeMoon. He threw 40 grand into it.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's a lot of SafeMoon.
We're clearly going to buy some SafeMoon on here then.
All right. Can you pull up the chart? I want to see the chart and the price action. All right. We'll get to the serious stuff in a minute, but I want to see the price action after this Portnoy announcement.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I bet it's vertical. What do you think, producer AB?
I mean, it's gotta have some movement to it, right?
It's gotta be vertical.
So this is. Oh no!
What is this? Come on, 24-hour chart, baby.
Oh yeah, this is the announcement right here.
Yep.
So it went from.
It's less than I would have guessed.
All those zeros, so 0.00007 to 1 less 0.8, or no, the same amount of zeros, 8.
I don't know. That's less than I would have guessed. That's not impressive in my opinion.
It's only if you look.
Go out to a week. Let me see what this looks like on a week.
SafeMoon has a lot of stuff coming up now. Remember when everyone was like gaga over Shiba Inu or whatever? When everyone was gaga over it, it got posted, it got listed on KuCoin and one other exchange, and it just lit up. SafeMoon has yet to be listed on KuCoin. Now, when it gets on KuCoin, like people are just gonna go nuts about it.
So yeah, Luke, look, Portnoy's announcement didn't even bring it back to where it was on Sunday or on Saturday.
Correct. Yep.
Yep. All right. Wah, wah, wah. Picked the wrong one. Should have been Zingcoin. All right. So those were the 2 arguments I wanted to make. One, the first one being do we really need Ethereum killers? You made your case there. And then 2 being, let's look at the SafeMoon chart.
Like SafeMoon might be a decent bet, but I wouldn't put more than like 1% of my portfolio in it. Like Me personally, that's just my opinion.
Yep.
It doesn't necessarily really solve a problem. That's my thing. I really want stuff that solves a problem, and
Yep.
it doesn't really solve a problem. It's a nice thought, and some of the tokenomics around it are nice thoughts, but it doesn't really solve a problem.
Yep.
But like we've seen with Dogecoin and Elon pushing it, that doesn't really matter, right? So,
Yep.
but in my mind, if it doesn't really solve a really long-term problem, I'm only going to put so much into it that I don't care about it. It's like, like a OTC stock lotto ticket almost.
We love those.
But all right. So again, guys, if you're just joining us for the next half an hour, 40 minutes here, 42 minutes here, we're going to be talking ETH killers. We're not buying SafeMoon. But Ruell, why don't you take us through some of these?
All right, I'm sharing my screen, I think. And before we go into the ETH killers, I just want to mention one more meme coin.
We never start a real topic sometimes. There's too much fun shit going on. I want to talk about the crypto stocks too.
Okay.
But
All right,
maybe I can say that for Power Hour. I'm not on Power Hour tomorrow, actually.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
I'm not on it.
Oh, don't
and
say
then
that. I'm not
Producer
watching.
AB, I've got a special guest for Wednesday. I'll Slack you.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So this is Kobasu. And of course, it's the Doge dog, right? This is the Japanese name for it, the Shiba Inu or whatever. So, literally,
How do you spell this?
K.
It's right there. K-A. Okay.
And it's literally only been around for like a week. If I say a month, the chart doesn't change. It's only been around for like a week. But what I really like that they're doing, there's this coin called Cat Token. And basically, it was a meme coin too. And it's up to like 54 cents. And its whole deal was just like, hey, we're a meme coin. We're going to take all of our profits and kind of redistribute it into having shelters for cats. So basically like cat rescues. And it went on a similar, like, small, like under like a cent to where it is now. So Kobasu, that's what they're doing. They're redistributing their funds into having shelters for dogs. And we all know, like, even more than dogs, America is like, or even more than cats, America is dog crazy. So all it takes is somebody to kind of hop on this train and it'll just skyrocket. And as you can see, it's so cheap. So you can just like literally put like $10 here and just not care about it, not look, and then maybe it does something. And you can get it on PancakeSwap.
Yep.
Okay, so that one covered. We're going to get into the real stuff.
Should I buy that or no?
Yes, you should.
Actually?
Huh?
Actually do it?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, let's do
me?
it. Yeah, let's do it. We're
All
supposed
right.
to do this anyway, so let's go. So I'll walk through how you would do it, and then I guess.
No, let's just do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen. I'm taking over, okay?
No, it's all good.
All right. Pancakeswap.com?
Yes.
Pancakeswap.finance. Okay. I'm here.
Okay, so then you have to sign into your MetaMask, and there's a special way that you're gonna have to do this.
I'm ready. Should I search something?
Search settings for MetaMask for Binance.
Where? Do what now?
MetaMask settings for Binance.
Where is that?
Like Google it.
Oh. MetaMask settings for Binance. I'm already on Binance Smart Chain. Is that what I want to be on?
Oh, are you? Is that an option for MetaMask?
Binance Smart Chain mainnet. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Say connect network.
Do what? Oh, hit connect.
Yeah.
With my MetaMask. All right.
Okay. Maybe MetaMask improved it where you don't have to do that anymore.
I already
hope
did
so.
it last week, but I didn't know what to buy. Okay, now what do I
Okay.
do?
Got you. Sweet. All right. So then go over to trade.
Okay. Exchange, I'm guessing.
Yep. And okay. So here's where the magic happens. You already have Binance Smart Chain stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So then now you want to go to Coin Market Cap.
Okay.
Type in Kobasu.
Okay. KO.
KA. I think it's K. Dang it. I don't know. K.
There you go. Kobasu, got it.
Okay. And then in the corner there, you'll see where it says Binance Smart Chain contracts. Just hit the copy.
Oh, got it. Okay. Copy. Okay, got it.
Okay. And then go back and then underneath on the second drop down. Yeah. Click that and then paste that in there
Let's
and
go.
add it.
All right, how much of this do I want to buy?
Like $10 worth, or I mean, if you want to go crazy, I don't know, $20 worth.
I want to.
Go crazy.
How much is BNB?
Go 10 grand.
Oh my god.
I'll buy 10 grand a gold. I'm not buying.
Ruel, I was talking to a guy on the phone today who put 10 grand into Shiba really early, and it became worth like $9 million.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
doing that.
I mean, he obviously must have had money to burn.
All right, so I want to do.
I couldn't do that.
So if I want to do 0.2 BNB, then that's what? That's like $100.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
We'll do
Like,
the math.
yeah.
All right,
0.2.
we're doing 0.19. There it is, $100. Hit
Yeah.
unlock wallet.
Wait, can I show you guys some real-time research once you're finished with this trade, Luke?
Yeah. Connect to wallet. Oh wait, is this right?
What does it say?
Oh, maybe. Okay, there it is. Oh, it says I have 0 BNB. Oh, because I've got ETH.
Oh,
This
does
might
it
not
say
work
Ethereum
well.
network?
I
No.
don't know.
You might just have to hold on. Okay. No. Okay,
I'm
so
wasting
go.
your time.
No. Right. Go right there on the little above there. There's like a little section where you can change. There are like two little buttons on the top right. The one on the left. You want to change your
This one?
slippage. Yeah, you want to change your slippage to like 20.
20%?
Well, let's say 15. 15.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, and then try it again. So
I
assuming
just
that
switch this to ETH. Is that right or no? Or
well,
BNB?
no. If you're on a Binance Smart Chain, if you did that work, because I know that I had to add that network to my MetaMask. Have you
All right,
done that?
Ruel, you get back. I don't know. Let me
Okay,
play
so-
around with this, okay?
So I'll send you the link for that, and then we can talk the whatchamacallit. Let me see here. Reply.
Oh, there we go. All right, now I got ETH. That's good. Can I do this with ETH?
No. Heck no.
So I need to swap it.
No, you need to add yourself to the Binance network. Here, I'll send you the directions for that.
Okay. Why can't I just do it with ETH?
I will say,
Because they're two different networks.
Ruel, I was buying like $100 worth of Cardano the other day and $100 worth of Nano at the same time. And it was really difficult. Like, I don't.
Yeah, what in the literal hell?
Yeah, some of these things, they're definitely not set up to be user friendly. So yeah, we might have to do a tutorial on them for the people.
All right, I just wasted 10 minutes of your time, Ruel.
No, it's
All right,
all
well,
good.
here, let me show you some of this live research I'm doing right now. I got one funny thing to show you on here. So, Ruel, do you ever go on Discord?
Yes.
So I'm in this. Here, let me get the screen popped up. This is a cryptocurrency Discord. I don't even know. This is probably against Discord rules or something. But This person just said if you aren't bullish on ADA, then you guys need to do your research on it. But there's some I posted our link, said, hey, want to come check out some altcoins? We need to get some. Someone asked, what's the best way to check out newest crypto? Of course, right here on the Ruell's report.
Nice.
But
I love
someone,
you.
here's what I can show you. Someone said, I'm bullish on the project, but it's like 4 years old and still nothing running on it. I get why people think it's a scam. And this is what I've been doing my own research on different cryptos. And now I'm a proud Cardano holder. I'm a bag holder. And this is the criticism that I see a lot, you know?
Yeah, and that's been a long running criticism, but it's just because of what I said. Hoskinson wants to have the top of the line, top of the edge, bleeding edge technology. So he has tons of different white papers and stuff that he's published on what's the best way to do everything in crypto, because he's like knee deep. He's the freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi of freaking crypto, right? So he wants to know the best way to do everything in crypto. So he's willing to take the time that he needs to do that in order to get it done. He doesn't care really about price, but if you look at his Twitter, now that Cardano's been going up, he has certain things like a crab carrying a beer. Like he obviously cares about price, even though he doesn't care. You know what I mean? Like he cares now it's going up, but he wants to get everything right, and he cares about what he's doing in Africa to change kind of like them having access to funds. Because he mentioned something where he was like having a little open letter to Mark Cuban where it was like Africans pay something like 85% APR for a loan. Like that's crazy. And part of the reason why he chose Africa is because he thought in the US he would have too many regulations and banks would just deregulate crypto out. But now that we have Rona and everything happening, it's even better. So
the big C, Rona. Well, yeah, okay. So this was like my serious research that I do in this general chat of this cryptocurrency, because I can see kind of where the sentiment is, what people are talking about. But then here I've got something kind of funny.
But it's like people are like, oh, okay, Binance Chain is doing it. Why not?
This
Why
is
it taking so long, Cardano?
This is a DM I got. Hi, mate. This server I'm in buys cryptocurrencies collectively at an organized time, making the price fly to the moon.
Oh my gosh, I get so many of those.
But then,
so this one. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this one doesn't want to say like it's a pump. It's basically just using a lot of words to say it's a pump. But then look at this one. We are a collective cryptocurrency pump group on KuCoin and PancakeSwap. There's no shame. Panda Insider pumps.
There are a lot of them out there, and I'm sure they're actually doing this, because I'll look at KuCoin and I'll look at like the top coins for today, and there'll be coins that are up like 100%. And then I go look at the project and they haven't posted on Twitter in 2 years or something like that. It's like, okay, this is obviously some type of pump. But you know, they're out there. These things, they're out there. But and rather than follow those things, I rather focus on projects that, you know, that solve a problem.
There are so many fun trading discords. Look, this one's just a Tesla one. This one's this one's a SPAC one. Discord's a great tool for traders. I just can't waste too much time on here because, you know, lots of busy doing other things. Well, so wait, we got to which ETH killers did we already get to? We haven't talked about Polkadot.
It's time
yet,
to go.
Yeah, so yeah, Polkadot is
and
the
this
one
Discord was a great share producer, AB. Thank you.
Polkadot's the one we're going to talk about today. Let me see. Am I sharing?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sharing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Polkadot's the one we're talking about today, and let me present this because it's really small. Okay, so again, so a little background. Polkadot was started by Gavin Wood, and he was a former Ethereum founder, like Charles Hoskinson and Cardano. So basically the whole premise of the ETH killers, and we know this because of Binance Smart Chain, right? We want to find the DEXs like PancakeSwap, and we want to find the IDOs like Polkastarter, Card Starter, which we went over last week, and we want to find things that are like NFTs and like virtual cities. And that also reminds me, one thing I forgot to mention last week about Cardano is a company called Cody. Cody is going to be doing all of Cardano's payments. So if we just look at them right quick. Okay, so they're like, you know how we're going over Telcoin and all those other ones, like Silo. This is going to be Cardano's payment solution. So really look at Cody. If we look at the chart, it went up to like 40 something cents last week, and now it's pulled back to like 32 cents. Really good buy. Just have to mention them before I go into all of the Polkadot stuff. So these guys, yeah, really good buy. But let's go into the Polkadot stuff. So PDEX. This, like, it kind of literally just came out. Up 3-hour chart. It's not gonna look that great, I guess. 30-minute chart. Okay, so this was one of the ones in my Patreon. If you guys have a link for that.
Nice.
I put this
I have
on
a
my
link. I'm putting the Patreon link in the chat.
I put this on my weekly list. It literally blew up like from May 13th all the way to like right now, right? And the reason for that is it's Polkadot's DEX. Like,
So let me ask you this:
Sure.
what causes these to blow up? Right? There's thousands of them. Like what's the trigger? Like I know the stock market world, of course, right? And I know that when a stock is moving, it's for a reason, right? Usually it's because there's news, there's some material fundamental change in the company. That said, it can be because some influencer is hot on it, and you know there's action because of that. But when a stock moves, there's a reason. What causes some of these tokens to move?
Generally, problems in YouTubers.
That's fine.
That's really it. And over the last couple weeks, the Ethereum gas problem that was already a problem is now even worse. You know, what started is like, okay, you're paying like 150 as gas fees. Some have gotten up to like $250 for a gas fee. So people, you know, smart people who were like kind of thinking ahead, and they see what's happening with Binance Smart Chain. And if you can have me share again, we'll just look at Binance Smart Chain. So if we go to the 3-hour chart on this one, actually, we'll go to the day chart on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So smart people who are just looking ahead, and they're like, okay, this is the first thing to solve the gas problem. From February 1st of this year, all the way from $54 all the way to what? 680, currently at 522. So people who are looking at this problem and who are seeing like projects migrate over to Binance Smart Chain are saying, okay, I'm not going to buy the one that already ran. I'm going to buy the next one. So, okay, what are the next ones? So then they look and they see Cardano. They look and they see Polkadot. Like all in this same kind of chart pattern, right? And Solana. let's find the US. Okay, yep. All in this same type of aggressive chart pattern that we just saw from Binance, right? And the reason why that is the same reason for Binance. The Ethereum gas fees and that Ethereum is not scaling properly. I don't think anyone thought that like Rona would happen and that people would just be at home and the only thing they could do is kind of like invest, right? So so here we are. And also the lesser known ones, if we go to Zill, still same pattern, right? And then Harmony One, which we also mentioned on the show when it was at 1 cent, 2 cents. So that's why really. And then YouTubers start picking up on it and they start talking about it, and that's really it.
Okay, so that's it. So then let me ask you this, right? This is maybe a better question than the what causes them to move. How do you know that, hey, this is starting to heat up and becoming a main talking point for people?
Well, have my nose to or my ear to the ground, you know, I'm looking and I'm seeing the problem, and I'm actually trying to go out there and buy things, right? So I go on and I experience like a $150 ETH problem. I'm like, okay, that's obviously going to shut people out. Unless you're one of these, like, unless you're a celebrity or somebody who can afford it, that's cutting out a large majority of the people. And since everyone's kind of hopping on this craze, like my mother-in-law is asking me about crypto, like your grandparents are investing in crypto, like this is a thing that everyone's heading towards. And it's obviously going to have to support people who are like, you know, who just don't have access to that much cash. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to just try to load up on one guy. I'm going to invest in them all. I'm going to put some money in Cardano, put some money in Polkadot, put some money in One, put some money in Solana. And then I go and research, okay, why is Binance Smart Chain like this? What are the elements that make Binance Smart Chain Binance Smart Chain? What are the elements that make Ethereum? And then, you know, I do some correlations and then I come up with stuff.
Yep.
And having the engineering background helps a little bit too.
Yep.
So
that's helpful.
Okay. So then what I'm coming up with is like we want to get the decentralized exchanges, the pancake swaps or the uni swaps. We want to get the oracles like the chain links and stuff like that because they're responsible for bringing all the data in, and NFTs and all of these Decentraland things have been hot, and the whole world's kind of heading towards that with the whole like Minecrafts and the whole Robux and the whole Fortnites. They're basically regenerating that or recreating that in the crypto environment.
Okay.
So like, okay, if I'm owning this piece of land has a value and I'm putting it in a crypto environment. So like, I think the next evolution, the next step is they're going to have celebrities buy these virtual pieces of land, and it's really going to increase these virtual pieces of land because then you have the common person has a link to a celebrity and they're going to try to buy these pieces of land next to celebrities. And we talked about one company that kind of has an advantage in that, Senso, because Tidal, the music company that Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and a couple others own, has like $7 million of their coins. So in my mind, Tidal has Senso has the advantage of this based on their partnership with Tidal. But I think a lot of these companies are kind of moving in that direction. And as we saw, like I think we were looking at Sandbox. A lot of these NFT companies had purchased land on these sites. So that's the next thing that's heading. was coming out. And on that note, if we let me share again.
And then Ruel, do you think there's going to be like a sign if some of these altcoins start losing some wind behind the sails? Or do you think it'll keep just kind of going from one new altcoin to a new one?
I think they may lose some of their luster, but to me, it's like, okay, it's just invest in the invest in the next. Just invest in good projects. Like, for example, VET. What is VET? VeChain. VeChain. They're solving a supply chain problem. The supply chain is a problem. We noticed with the Suez Canal thing, the semiconductor thing, like supply chains and not properly tracking that has been a problem. So I would just invest in those things. And if we look at the chart here on that, it doesn't, you can see clear like resistance and support lines on it. Like right here, we got a support here at like 16 cents. It hasn't really dropped below 16 cents. So if you look at that and you say, okay, if I want an entry point, I'm going to take an entry at 16 cents. And if it drops a little bit below that, okay, whatever. But this is the resistance. This is a major resistance. And once everyone hops on that supply chain, it's going to go up. So that's my deal. Like just look at the resistance points, pick good projects that solve problems, and then you're good to go.
Yep.
So on that note with Polkadot, where we were talking about land, there's Polka City, and you can buy this guy on Gate.io. Polka City is trying to do the whole Decentraland thing, in that you buy assets and you earn certain profits for it. So let's take a look at
what are virtual taxis.
So basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to have you buy certain things, right? So let me see Jesus. They had a lot of things just sell out.
Should we buy a virtual taxi? How much are they?
I don't know. Like I was just on this site like a little while ago, and all of this stuff was not sold out. So basically, okay, so it's basically staking. So you buy this and you get 120 APY a week or a year, which equates to 135 POL-C, which is their token per week. There plus a percentage of a person's taxi ride.
So essentially, they're trying to incentivize you to buy their coin by making it like a fun little game.
Correct. But in that also too, they're trying to create real world things where they can create a virtual like Sims like Sword Art Online like
that's kind of fun.
World.
I like that.
Right. But in kind of like a Fortnite fashion, right? So there was one where I don't see it on here now, where it's like there's a billboard that you could buy. And
can we put Benzinga on it?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And you could put stuff on it like Benzinga or whatnot. And then okay, so here's the ones that make the most sense. So they have one. Where is it?
Ooh, how much is the Polka yacht?
There we go. It's 3,025 POL-C. And if we look, I'm going to show it in CoinMarketCap later, but see how we say on the Polka billboard, you get 5 polls a week, which is like 20% APR, but owners earn 25% of all in-game advertising. So if we put Benzinga up on this bad boy, we're earning 25% from whatever Benzinga pays to put the billboard up. They also say here, the yacht, you're going to earn fees from transporting up to 10 citizens to the Treasure Island. So there's going to be some Treasure Island type deal. And then we have here Polka City Bank. They're going to have some type of holders earn 25% of all loan fees. So they're going to be like giving loans there. And then, 25% of all connected multi-chain bridge fees. So whenever you bridge from one chain to
Yeah,
to
this
another,
is really interesting.
so you're incentivizing. Okay, and then here you pay, and then you can participate in an NFT giveaway. So all of this is kind of like what Senso was doing, right? But they're putting their own little twist on it, where they have this Treasure Island where you're having like advertisements, and then you have in-game an art gallery where you can actually post up your NFTs. So I mean, like, this is very, very interesting, having this virtual world where they're having all these different surcharges and all of this type of stuff. And I'm sure they're going to have it in the Fortnite way, where you like buy clothes and you buy, all of this to accessorize your guy. So
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but Ruel, as a father, does it worry you that maybe like kids will get on here and get kind of, entrenched in buying stuff? They're going to go to school and say, "Hey, I have the Polka yacht. You only have the Polka."
But you know what? Not any more than they are with Fortnite. What I think is going to happen is kids are already kind of into this stuff. What I think they're going to do is, like, once they start getting like stars and heavy influencers in this, it's going to bridge the gap so adults are actually in this stuff. And like, instead of going to a real concert, you're going to be going to a virtual like Jay-Z concert where he's putting his album out on Polka City, and that's the first place you can hear his album is in this virtual world. That's what I think it's heading towards. So that way, Rock Nation or whatever, they don't have to pay to fly Jay-Z anywhere, even though he owns it or whatever. They don't have to pay to fly him anywhere. He doesn't have to distribute CDs, or he doesn't have to pay a surcharge to Spotify or Tidal, which he already owns. But like, more of the money is coming directly to the artist or directly to the company. It's cutting out so many middlemen by just having it on the virtual site, and that's where I think things are heading.
I mean, I think it's fascinating. Like, I think that's just really interesting what they're doing on the. It makes me want to play it, get some good things going in the game.
Right, and then so this is Polka City, and if we look at it, I got a Polkadot watch list, which is, it's kind of part of the Patreon stuff, but I can let you guys see that, right?
Yeah, it'll be like a little sneak peek of what you get if you pay for Ruel's Patreon. So these are all like Polkadot coins under the Polkadot family?
Yeah, most of them. I think I see one in there that's not, but so we just looked at Polka City, and it said 39 cents. As a comparison, we can look here at Mana, Decentraland, which is probably the biggest virtual world, at $1.08. It could load the chart, but of course the charts is going to look like all the other charts, like branching up in a triangle. But if we go just look at Decentraland, you'll see, okay, create, explore, and trade in the first virtual world owned by its users. And this is on Ethereum, of course, but on top of the Ethereum. So can you imagine once this is opened up on Polkadot with less gas prices, and
Yeah, that's
everyone can contribute, and I'm sure a
Sweet.
lot of these, and everyone can play. Sandbox, same thing. You can go on here, buy land. See, okay, and it's actually loading. So you can go on here, buy land, and like look at it. This is $1,000. Oh, no, almost $100,000 for this piece of land here. And then this is five
$100,000
Ethereum.
of USD.
Yes.
Man, you can
Oh
buy
no,
some.
no,
You
no, no.
can buy
I'm
some
sorry.
real
I'm sorry.
property with that.
I'm sorry. It's in sand, so it's a little bit less than that, but
Okay.
still a lot. What is sand at right now?
It reminds me of Farmville on Facebook. You remember when Facebook games were like
Yes.
huge?
My
yes.
wife used to love herself some Farmville.
Yeah,
So
me
they're
too.
at
I've
38
been there.
cents too.
My Farmville was pretty cool.
So yeah, so it's 99, but they've already had stories about this. There's been some lands that have sold for like $10,000 or more. And you see they're like 1 ETH, 17 ETH, all of this stuff. And if we're actually to look at the worlds, I'm sure like they'll have companies having their own blocks of land. Whoa, I'm not sure what this world stuff is about then. Let's go back to Sandbox. Oh, this is OpenSea. I don't know how the hell we got to OpenSea. Map. There we go. That's what we want to see. Don't worry. I don't want to use my wallet. Okay, so here we go. The Gemini Exchange owns all of this land. Galaxy Interactive, I don't even know who that is, but I'm sure they're plotting something to earn money, right? So Gemini owns all of this. Nifty Gateway, which Gemini owns all of this. So this is where we're heading. Sandbox owns that. I don't know what that is. I can't tell. But that's Polkadot's basically Polkadot Sandbox or Decentraland. Now, if we look at Polka Rare.
So wait, Ruel, we got a quick comment in the chat.
Sure.
Gina said she's joining late. She's so lost buying NFTs within a game. Can you be the only property holder within the game like Monopoly?
That's not the way to think about it. The way to think about it is like in real life, like say that okay, it's buying a valuable asset. So say how I was saying like okay, the next thing that I think they're going to do is they're going to give these lands to influencers, and the influencers' fans are going to want to buy land next to them. So let's say that you own a plot of land right next to Jay-Z that Senso gave him, and like that entitled you to like go to one Jay-Z concert per like month or something like that. That land would be valuable. Let's say if you had a virtual land that was next to like I don't know, like the Atari casino or something, which Decentraland is supposed to have. Atari's supposed to make a casino on their land. That land would be valuable. So it'd be things like that. You're buying a rare piece of land, just like if I buy a land in Miami, you know, on the beach, you know what I mean? Like it's valuable because it's near the beach. Think of it kind of real world in a virtual way. And I'm sure some people that are like real estate people can actually think of that in a way that you could find something that even would make a different profit. Like, okay, it's next to two different worlds or something, or it's next to two different cities, virtual cities. So stuff like that. You really want. I think that's the next thing that's going to happen. And since all of these things are purchased by these tokens, so everything in Sandbox is purchased by Sandbox. You can also use Ethereum everything in the Decentraland is also purchased using Mana, so you can use Mana. Hence, in our case, everything in Polka City is going to be purchased by using these polls, these Polka City things. So that's what we're looking at there. If that makes sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah, I think cleared up the question. So appreciate that kind of explanation, clearing the air real quick.
All right, and guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but my time is coming to an end. That said, Ruel and producer AB, will you guys carry on without me?
Yes, we will have to say goodbye to our fearless leader. And
see you, Luke.
All right, peace, guys. I'm gonna be listening in the car. I gotta get I was telling the story backstage, but I accidentally texted my girlfriend that I'm leaving the office at 7. I meant to type 9, but I just wasn't paying attention and fat fingered it. So at 7:20, she texted me, made a big dinner, first time cooking in the new oven because we recently moved.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna see you soon.
Oh man.
And I scrolled up in my text. I'm like, shit. So I can't be here until 10 o'clock tonight.
Been there.
All right. Peace out, guys. Happy trading.
bye, Luke.
So that's one I wanted to look at, and there's 2 others that are really important. So we got the Polka City here, and let's look at Polka Starter. We'll save Polka Rare for next, because I can't seem to find that site for some reason. So Polka Starter is where you can find all these different IPOs, okay? Or like IDOs, I'm sorry. They call them IDOs in this genre, but in stocks it would be an IPO, initial public offering. They say initial decentralized exchange offering.
Oh, wow. Because I know I've heard ICO, like initial coin offering too.
Yep, that's another one. So so here we have these different ones where, let's see, in 11 days, 4 days, 3 days. Okay, so you basically buy polls and you can invest in these different things. And it can be a little daunting because you got to go through all of these and figure out what you think is actually solving a real problem. But you're getting it at such a discount, it's almost worth it. So let's go over the rules of this, because they just recently changed the rules because the coin's so high. Okay, that's Cardano. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, this reduces the entry point requirement for pools from 3,000 to just 250 polls. No more wallet splitting if you hold more than 3,000 polls. So basically what they're doing is they're introducing a ticket system where you can get 250 polls and have one ticket. So one ticket would allow you to get into this whitelisting, as opposed to having to have like 3,000, which is a hell of a lot considering that this is like $3 a coin. So now it's like you pay $750. What's 250 times 3 is what, like
$750.
$750, right? Okay, so then for $750, you have one ticket to get in there, and they say the winning. What they're doing is, if you have like 250 polls, there'll probably be like 100 winners in that way. And they also said, in order to make it fair, they're saying that you can only win one a week. So that really does make it fair. So maybe it's like a thought to go spend like, okay, $750, get one ticket and get in on the ground level of one of these projects. So like one I know for sure is this guy, Super Firm. It was started by well, he's he started it and he coded some of the stuff. Alio Trades. He's a really popular crypto YouTuber, and they were offering these for like pennies on the dollar. It was like literally like 12 or 10 cents. And if we go look at it right now, Super Farms at least like $1.50, I think. Yep, $1.54. But it was as high as like $3. So someone's making like so much money for just buying these at like 5 cents or 10 cents. And that's another way to kind of play this crypto game, is to kind of like get in on these initial public offerings of things. And you think of it the same way that we've been thinking of it. Try to find things that either have like big people behind it, like this, Alio Trades guy. And the thing that the Super Farm is kind of like it's an NFT platform, a general NFT platform that can fit on any network. You want to try to find things that are solving some type of problem. So that's Polkastarter, and that's the Cardano equivalent. It's CardStarter that we went over last week. Now let's see if we can find Polka Rare finally. Okay, here we go. So Polka Rare is going to be like the NFT platform, and hopefully Polka Rare kind of like links up with Polka City, where you can put some of these NFTs into Polka City too. So that would be very nice. But as you can see, just like I was telling you earlier, Aaron, this site isn't even up yet. You know what I mean? Like, and people are talking about Cardano, like some of the Cardano's not ready, Polkadot's not ready either. So you know, get off my guy's back. Get off my guy Charles' back. You know, this isn't ready yet. And like we saw with Polka City, there were some things in place where you could buy certain things, but the city isn't active yet. So you know, a lot of Polkadot things aren't ready either. Closest thing that I saw already on Polkadot was like Polka Swap, which is another DEX, like Pancake Swap.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you can actually go on and kind of swap things. And you know, this is similar to like what we saw with CardStarter and everything. Like CardStarter has some things in place, where you can go on and do it, and they're built on the Ethereum network. So what they're going to do is they're just going to move it straight over. They have an Ethereum bridge with Cardano, where like you can move a project from Ethereum to Cardano like easy, like real easy. So
Yeah, I mean,
ready.
it seems like everyone is in this race right now to figure out how to be, you know, the Ethereum but more environmental. And it seems like Cardano has a head start in that race, but we'll see if they're the ones that end up crossing the finish line.
Right, and the two that has the major head start. Well, it's really hard to say, because a lot of these things, they have this working or they have that working, and they don't have this working and they do have this working. If I was to say who has the major head start right now, it's hard to say between Cardano and Polkadot. Like and Solana, because okay, so we're gonna look at Solana next week. So I might as well just bring up like one thing that we can look at from Solana.
Yeah, give the people a little tease. Can't give them everything, but let them know what we'll be doing.
So Solana has this up, right? And this is a swap, like Uniswap, like Pancake Swap, and it's up and it's working. So I already have some coins over here. So it's up and it's working, and you can swap certain things. And we'll talk about this more next week. And Solana definitely doesn't have as many projects like 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 we saw with Polkadot and Cardano, there's not as many projects in their slots like defined yet, but we have the dexes, the decentralized exchanges up and stuff like that, and it is very quick, and the gas fees aren't that much. But you can see here also this has like a IDO as well, because they have they're taking raise for these projects that are opening up here. This is a DeFi project. I didn't look into this one yet, but so another way they call the IDOs are accelerators. They also call them launchpads. If we were to take a example from Binance, this is another DeFi Binance thing. But if we go look at the app, we'll see here they have a launchpad, and they have 2 different projects in that they're like, basically you give them some seed, you stake it for a while, and they give you some of these new tokens. So you're just basically providing them with liquidity, and they in turn give you some of their new tokens. Okay, but we'll go more in depth over Solana next week. And if you guys like some of this stuff, you can look at my Patreon. I have like 3 different tiers on there. 1, if you just want to support. 2, gives you a weekly list of cryptos. And 3, gives you not only the weekly list, but the cryptos that I'm looking at daily. So that's that. Let me know what you think of the Patreon, because I was thinking possibly adding a 4th tier that would give you DD, a little bit of DD. So
Love that. We all need some DD in our life.
Right. So let me know if that's something you guys want, because I'm here for you guys. I'm here for the people, and Patreon's just going to help me reach out to more people.
Yeah, and then we also Luke threw the Patreon link in the chat earlier. I'll throw it in again. We also got your YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to Black Rue Invest In, you got to. Place to go for all things crypto, besides of course Benzinga.
That's right. I always why do I always forget to talk about my own channel? I don't know. But yeah, you guys can go to Black Rue Investing. I'll just show you the page.
Yep, right, I just posted that link in the chat. Oh, what up, AT? AT is in the, oh yeah, he's saying
Aaron Thomas in the house. All right.
Yeah, he needs me to bring the energy. It's been a long day. We've been at it for about 12 hours now. But let's
check out Aaron Thomas and Catherine on their crypto show too. It's pretty nice, and she gives like interviews and stuff. So you're hitting it from a different angle. So that's really cool. So check those guys out. They interview like a lot of nice new projects, and I like listening in on those guys because I always hear about a project that's new and breaking some new ground. But here we go with my channel. Like I talked a little bit about the Polkadot ecosystem there, so you can get more background there, as well as Cardano and a couple of my favorite coins and stocks as well. You know I love Veracity. I'm so all about Veracity. We did some talks on SafeMoon. We did some talks on VeChain.
How's Veracity been doing, by the way?
Veracity, I think it made another little dip when the whole market dipped.
Oh yeah.
So we've been a nice time for people to buy and stake it. Yeah, this is a great price right here. You basically need 10,000 coins to stake. And this is a as you can see, this is a resistance point, a nice resistance point. It really hasn't gotten any lower than 2.5 or 0.25, excuse me. So awesome time to buy. You go on to Vera Wallet.
Did I tell you I'm staking some Cardano right now?
Yes, you did. I'm loving it.
I'm all in, baby. Not
So you
actually
go-
all in for very small percentage of my portfolio is in Cardano, but I'm all about it.
So you guys can go here and stake for like 25% a year, right? And the minimum you need is 10,000 K of Vera, and with it at this price right now, that would equate to like $260. So yeah, guys, like $267, excuse me.
So and then the real kicker there though is if the Veracity coin goes up, you get those returns of the coin going up in addition to the 20% APR or whatever from the staking, correct?
Exactly. That's what you really want to have. So basically it amounts to like if you put in 10,000 coins, you get like 7 Vera a day. And once Vera goes past 5 cents, let's imagine Vera at $1, right? So if Vera's at $1, you're getting $7 a day by doing nothing, but keeping your 10,000 coins there. So
yeah,
that's the value of
I
staking.
think that's where a lot of these coins become interesting is if you have if you're bullish on them in the long term and then you're also able to stake them just to boost those returns a little bit can really make a difference.
Right, and it blows stocks out of the water because it's paid out in some cases every day. Like KuCoin, theirs are paid out every day for whatever percentage they're saying, and it's the percentage rate, divided by a year or whatever. So you're getting that every day. So I'm getting 7 coins from Vera every day.
Is
like
KuCoin the only place that you know for sure you can buy Veracity on?
Yes. KuCoin, I believe you can buy it on Gate.io. Let me just look right quick. Gate.io is a good place to get a lot of these coins too. Everything that I mentioned basically today on Polkadot, you can buy on Gate.io. Very good site. Yes, you can also buy Gate.io on Veracity. You can buy Veracity on Gate.io. And the way you want to do it too is, especially if you're in the US, don't try to buy it on here. Buy it on KuCoin or buy it on Veracity. I'm sorry, buy it on KuCoin or buy it on Gate.io, and then transfer your coins over here. And then you're set. Because I heard a lot of people, they try to just buy it on here, Insta buy, and it doesn't work really well if you're in the US.
In the US, got it.
So buy your coins on KuCoin, buy them on Gate.io, and then transfer them over here. And if you need any kind of help on how to do that, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. Let me show.
So setting up the Vera wallet, you can do that easily in the US, just not actually buying the Veracity on there.
Correct. And I think I mentioned it in I'm even higher on Veracity now, exactly how to do that. So take a look at that video if you have any questions, or if you have any questions, like just leave comments on this video. I generally watch it.
Here, I'll drop your Twitter.
Or tweet too. Yeah, that would be the best actually, to tweet at me. I check my Twitter every day.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I think we got a lot to look forward to next week's episode.
For sure.
Anything else you want to leave Zinger Nation with regarding altcoins? Any?
Yes. So guys, Coin Market Cap. We were looking at this, right? Just take a look at that. If you really want to monitor stuff, it has a watch list. I'm really trying to work with Raz so we can get this on Benzinga Pro, because Benzinga Pro offers a lot more tools than this. But for now, coinmarketcap.com, and you can just create a watch list and track all of these things. Like, track the things we're talking about. Don't take my word for it. Track them. see, like watch them go up. See if that's something that you want to put and invest your money in. Track it. You know, don't take my word for it. You know, track it, watch it, and then, you know, if you feel good, put your money in there. That's the best advice that I can leave you guys with. And yeah, watch some of our previous shows. Watch the Black Brew Investing. We go over a lot of this stuff. It can get you up and running and have you with a base set of knowledge really quickly.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm excited for next week. Maybe we got to get AT on here for a quick little, you know, guest appearance. That'll be fun.
Heck yeah, that would be nice. You do a good job on there, Aaron. And of course, you guys, other Aaron, who's the other Aaron? Aaron 1, Aaron 2. AB, you and Luke.
All right.
You
but
guys
Aaron does really well.
Great job. You guys do a great job on the show, and I want to let Aaron know too that Aaron AT, you do a great job on that show. Kudos, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've got a whole new watch list of altcoins after tonight between Polkadot, between the Kabasu. We talked about that. Kabasu. That's like the new hottest one. Look at that. It's up 40% over the last 24 hours. What were some of the other ETH killers we hit on?
We hit on Polkadot, we hit on Solana, we hit on Cardano.
Solana, that's the one.
And if we just take a look, we're going to be covering these next week, but I want you guys to kind of get a little flavor of it. The ones that we're really going to be checking out are these, and I'll tell you guys, we'll go in more in depth the reason why we're checking these out next week. But yeah, and as you can see, Solana is already kind of on that trajectory up, and we want to buy it now, like how Binance Smart Chain was on its trajectory up in February. That's what's going to happen with these guys.
Beautiful. All right, Zinger Nation. It was a great Monday. Look forward to being back tomorrow. Ruell, I'll see you on the next edition of Ruell's Report next Monday, but hopefully I'll see you in the comments in the chat tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Well, tune in tomorrow for some more live trading news on Zinger Nation. Peace, Ruell.
Peace, guys.
Take care. Happy trading.